poor little Prince Harry, y'all. He's at it again, filling up his calendar with jam-packed events to stay relevant and compete with Daddy and Prince William. He wants to convince everyone he's still a working royal. He has literally taken a page out of Meghan Markle's handbook, How to Be an A-Hole and Alienate People. I would call it a little single white female literally stalking his brother all over New York City. Now, we could say it's a coinky-dink, but in the world of Harry and Meghan, there are no such things as happy accidents or coincidences. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle use their Sussex strategy to constantly attack and upstage the royal family. In today's video, we're going to discuss Harry and Meghan's relentless plotting to undermine the royal family and how they use their fake PR puff pieces to detract from negative news stories. You guys, we have a lot of juicy royal daily tea to get through today, so you know what to do. Sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the royal daily tea. Hello and welcome to the Royal Daily Tea. If you're new here, hi, my name is Michelle and we discuss all things royal with a side of facts and humor. I also have another YouTube channel, Royal Daily Tea History and Fashion, where we discuss royals from around the world, fashion, and other interesting topics. So if you'd like to check out my other YouTube channel, be sure to check out the link listed in the description. Now, we just hit 36,000 subscribers and we are well on our way to hitting my goal of 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you like today's content and you have not yet subscribed, I hope you will consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Now let's get into today's video. So there are two things about Harry and Meghan that I really do like about them. One, they are consistent, and two, they are very, very predictable. We can almost set our watches by them. So many news stories have now come out about Prince Harry's brand new business ventures and travel plans for the summer. Of course, this is right after the disastrous Colombia tour that many people are still asking why. Why exactly were Harry and Meghan there? And of course, spending $1.5 million of the taxpayer money for their security. We also have questions about their chief of staff leaving Archwell Foundation and a lot of other negative stories about the 18+ staff people who've quit in less than 4 years. So of course, Harry's PR team is working overtime, putting out a barrage of positive puff pieces. First up, it was announced that the long-awaited paperback version of Spare is finally going to be released this fall on October 22nd and in the UK on the 24th. Now, of course, this just happens to be a coincidence that King Charles is going to be in Samoa from October 21st through the 25th, the very first time he is visiting them as king. Again, it's a coinky-dink, right? Just happens to be what the publisher picked out of a hat, guys. Again, nothing to see here, not trying to upstage the king or anything. Now, the interesting thing about the paperback release is that there is no new information. Now, usually when a company releases a paperback version of a book, they add updated chapters, new information. They usually release the paperback updated version 6 to 12 months after publication. However, we are going a year and a half after publication with no new information. So what exactly is the purpose of re-releasing the same book almost 2 years after publication? A lot of people believe there were several reasons why he did not provide updated information. If y'all remember the privacy phone hacking case that he has with the MGM News Group, he pretended to have lost all of his files with his ghostwriter. Remember those 500 pages that he said he could never publish because they would literally ruin Prince William, and he's the bigger person and just doesn't want to destroy his family? Well, if he puts it in the paperback, then it proves he didn't tell the truth in his lawsuit, and he would have to give out all that information for his lawsuit. So apparently they are not providing any new information, but they're trying to spin it like he's the bigger person, he doesn't want to hurt his family, yada yada. But at the end of the day, they're just re-releasing the Spare, in my opinion, because they want to keep it in the press. They want to keep his attacks fresh in people's memory. Anyone want to talk about his frozen Todger and Elizabeth Arden cream? Perhaps they'll have an uptick of sales for the holiday season. But again, to me, it doesn't make a lot of sense to re-release the Spare with 0 updates. In my opinion, Penguin Random House didn't make a profit from Spare, so perhaps they're desperate, trying to get a little ka-ching for the holiday season. So the other stories that have been circulating is that Prince Harry is heading to New York City, where he can get into another near catastrophic car chase all by himself, since Meghan will not be going with him. So he's heading over to New York City, pretty much eating Prince William's crumbs that he left last year. Now we know that Prince William went to New York City for an Earthshot Prize event last year to huge fanfare. Huge amounts of people went out to see Prince William. At the time, he was voted the most popular person in America. And again, I have never seen crowds like that for Prince Harry. But now, all of a sudden, Prince Harry acts like he has to be there. He has to be there where William normally is at. So now Harry will be attending the UN General Assembly and Climate Week, which runs from September 23rd through the 27th. The Earthshot Prize is holding an event at the Plaza Hotel on the 24th. Now, a story has come out that Prince William will not be in attendance. Now, in my opinion, I believe that Prince Harry is desperate to coincide with his brother. He wants a reunion. He misses his brother. He's trying to force meetings, but I believe Prince William is smarter than that, and he has other things on his calendar. Now, according to Prince Harry's spokesperson, they're trying to make it seem like Harry is just a man in charge. He's a man in demand. He has all of these really important events happening, but to me, it's a bunch of gobbledygook, and it was an excuse to put him in New York City at the same time that he thought Prince William was going to be there. So according to Harry's spokesperson, they said the Duke is attending to advance a number of his patronages and philanthropic initiatives. They added he will participate in engagements with African Parks, the Halo Trust, the Diana Award, and Travelist. Apparently his PR team hasn't picked up a paper or Googled anything lately on African Parks. Again, read a room, guys. And Travelist, is that a thing? Is that even in business? I have never seen anyone use Travelist. I'm a little bit confused. So it has been announced, of course, that Prince William will not be in attendance this year as he has other commitments. But again, I feel like Harry is trying to force a reunion with his brother, kind of like, you will meet me, you will see me. Because I believe that Harry in his little bird brain thinks he can force a reconciliation with his brother. And then, of course, Prince William and Kate will then apologize to him and Meghan, right? For all the things that they supposedly did, and have absolutely no accountability for the things that Harry and Meghan did themselves. Again, I'm so glad that Prince William will not be in New York City. Now, to double down and kind of stick it to Prince William, Harry is going to be hosting an event for the 25th anniversary of the Diana Awards. It's some kind of event because the 25th anniversary was actually back in March. If y'all remember, that was the exact day that Meghan launched American Riviera Orchard. Yeah, she tried to upstage the Princess Diana Awards, but apparently there's some kind of event that Harry will be doing with the Diana Awards. So news has come out that both Prince William and Prince Harry did in fact attend their uncle's funeral, but sources say they arrived very discreetly. They sat in the back. They did not sit together, nor did they interact. Now, Lord Robert Fellows was married to their aunt, Lady Jane Spencer, for more than 40 years. So it was a very sad event. I'm glad they both were able to attend. So in my opinion, I do believe that Harry is very lonely. He's very desperate. He is trying to push a reconciliation with William, but William's not playing his games. I really do believe that William is done with Harry and especially with Meghan, and even a funeral is not going to bring them together. Now, the very last time they actually spoke to one another was at the Queen's funeral in September of 2022. Now, they were briefly reunited for King Charles's coronation, which was May of 2023, but according to sources, they did not speak, they did not interact, and remember, he was only there for a brief 24 hours. So I do believe he went to the funeral hoping he could be reunited and perhaps have a moment alone with Prince William, but according to sources, they did not interact, and I believe William shot him down, which again, it is very, very sad. However, Harry, you are now facing the consequences of your actions. You cannot force people to forgive you. I believe, unfortunately, that ship has sailed with William and Catherine and the royal family. They are now protecting themselves and their own peace. They are not there to make Harry feel better about himself, because this is a man who clearly has no idea the amount of pain and damage he has caused his entire family. So what do y'all think about all of these stories about Harry going over to New York City, eating up Prince William's crumbs, thinking he's going to get a little bit of that Diana magic that William has? I do believe it is a very desperate attempt trying to get positive attention for himself, but I don't think it's going to turn out the way that he thinks. What do you guys think about that? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.